So it's the 25th. It's Christmas. I don't celebrate Christmas, but I want to share with you a Christmas story of my life. Last year, on this exact day, I was at the lowest point of my life. To be honest, I'm trying to make it sound all dramatic and make it sound cool, but no, seriously, like thinking back to this shit, man, it was, Jesus Christ. I took my mom out to a Serbian Balkan food restaurant because it was the only food open on Christmas that you didn't have to get a reservation a couple weeks in advance for, because I live with my mom. Well, entrepreneur living with his mom, what the fuck, you're a bro. Parents are separated, and once in a while I feel like a nice son, and these holidays are just an excuse for me to show some appreciation. So I take her out, and we're in this restaurant eating, and I look around me, and all I see is happy families. People, 10, 20 people in one table, laughing, sharing, and me and my mom are just sitting in the corner, sharing a meal together. And no, that's not the sad part or anything, but this was at the tail end of 3-year depression, horrible mental health, every single day. And honestly, guys, like, as I'm saying these things, I'm like, because this story is like so fucking important to me, because it's like, this is like the start of the arc, you know, the start of the self-improvement arc. So I feel like I'm not giving it justice but whatever. I promised in these, welcome back to the illegal therapy sessions, by the way. I promised in these illegal therapy sessions where I just talk about whatever the fuck I want to talk about, that I will be no takes. If I fuck up, I fuck up. And this is for the people that just want somebody to like fucking spew bullshit and you just like listening to that. So anyways, yeah, every single day during this time in my life, I would wake up at like 9, 10 a.m. I would fucking sit in my bed, dark lights in the basement. It's also, I live in fucking Canada, buddy. There's no light out, like today's shit too. And I would just watch porn, jerk off for hours, and like have this thought in my head like, dude, get the fuck up, man, come on. You used to be such a funny, happy, like hard-working kid. Like, what the fuck have you resorted to? And nobody else except for my close friends and my family knew. They didn't know. Nobody else knew that I would come home every couple of days thinking that I feel better, and like I got in this wave of working hard for a couple of days, and then I'd fall off, and literally I'd fucking like cry by myself into my pillow or to my mom at night, like every like fucking 3 days. And I would just have this reoccurring thought of like, dude, what the fuck? You used to work so hard. What have you become, dude? And that night, and like, yeah, so the rest of the day I would, like, the only productive thing I would do would be going to the gym. But honestly, I was being a like a pussy powerlifter, and I would just do the 1 rep, get my little bit of dopamine, and go home. And the rest of the day I'd, you know, do that shit. And I was still making videos. I was making like the dad videos, but I was fucking, oh my god, I was so depressed, dude. I was in the trenches of life. I'd also just gotten broken up with by the Demon Arc starter girl, and I had just separated from my current girlfriend now. Like, we took not even a break. I thought I would never see her again, because I was so down bad. I was so in the trenches. I was like, I don't want to talk to anybody. So there I was, in a shit ton of pain from depression and from the bad breakup, and my painkiller of my rebound, sorry babe if you're watching, my painkiller of the rebound gone, by myself. And I just look around at all these fucking happy families, and dude, I'm like, fuck, man, what have I done to myself? what is my life, dude? And then my mom is just so happy. Dude, like thinking about this shit gets me fucking emotional, man. Damo always gets emotional. He's always crying in his videos. Suck my balls. But seriously, dude, thinking about this, like, that my mom is just there, like, kind of clueless to how sad I am, and she's just sitting there on the table, like, so happy that she just gets a meal with her son, like, she thinks I'm just like, oh, fuck, bro. I just look over there at my mom, and she's just so happy to be having a meal with me. She's so grateful, and I'm just sitting there, no fucking gratitude in my heart, no fucking joy in my, oh, I gotta slow down the speeding here. Emotion gets you to make bad mistakes. Dude, it was heartbreaking, fucking heartbreaking to look at my mother so happy and grateful, and to think of myself as such like a failure of a son. And the whole car ride home, she's like, oh, how was the dinner? I'm like, it's okay. And when I got home, I broke down. I was like, Mom, I'm so fucking sorry. I was like, I'm so sorry that, like, I can't, that this is what I've become. And she's like, what are you talking about, baby? Like you're so great. And she would always give me, like, this fucking encouragement, man. And, like, as much as I shit on my mom in front of her, like, because we joke around a lot, like, dude, dude, without her, man, like, I'm thinking about it now, I'd be fucking dead, bro. To have someone support me like that, man. And that night, I was crying in front of her. I was like, Mom, I was like, dude, I can't do this. I was like, am I just destined to be a failure? Like, I can't even fucking pick myself up. I don't have the fucking willpower inside of me to get up. Dude, and she looks at me and she's like, you'll get up. She's like, of course you can. You never. That night I'm lying in my bed, I fucking, like, tears running down my face. So ashamed of myself that I made my mom concerned. And this was the second time I've ever hit, like, a rock bottom in my life. The first time, you've heard the story a million times. All I could think about was ending my life. Like, that's it, bro. I don't want the fucking sympathy. No, trust me, the story gets good. It gets to a good story, boys. I say this shit because I know there's at least one person watching these videos that have gotten to that point of thinking that. And I, like, when I'm depressed, I think about ending my life so much, and it makes me pissed. Because dude, I have a roof over my head, I have food on my plate, I have parents that love me, I have friends. What the fuck do I have to complain about? There's literally kids in third world countries that have it 20 times worse, 100,000 times worse, and they're not fucking complaining. What is wrong with me? And that fed into me hating myself even more. And I was like, dude, I remember that night thinking, like, dude, if somebody came in right now, like an intruder, I just let him do it. I gave up. And that scared me so fucking much. This is where the good story comes in, boys. That scared me so fucking much that as the guy who started working out at his 11, as the guy who would, like, fucking make YouTube videos for 10 hours every second day and get no money from it and just do it out of passion, like the guy who fucking built these businesses, who all he wanted was to make his friends happy. Fuck that. I was like, no. I was like, you fucking kidding me? How dare I fucking let this happen to myself? How dare I become the guy who gives up? And that was, actually, that was a lie. I don't think that was Christmas. I think that was Christmas Eve. So it was even sadder because the next day I knew I had Christmas. I took a deep breath that night and I said, no. I said, I am going to dedicate my life to this self-improvement shit. Oh, boys, I feel an emotional speech coming because I know what I'm about to say. I feel what I'm about to say. I know where I'm leading this. But I said I'm going to dedicate my life to this self-improvement shit. And I'm not going to fucking give up because I know this type of shit can save me. It's kind of like a cult, kind of like a religion, you know? And I did. Starting the next day on Christmas or on Boxing Day. No, I think I gave myself one more day to be a bitch. But I think on Boxing Day or something, I wish I brought it for you guys. I'll see. Actually, I don't because I'm driving and I would probably kill myself. I got my first journal and I opened it and I just wrote in the front, like, the thoughts I had about myself and these goals. Maybe in the next video I'll bring it out so I can actually remember. But the goals were like, they're pretty funny, bro. They were like, there was the surface level shit, like make 50K a month, make 150K month, hit 1 million subscribers, blah 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 blah. Someone didn't hit for sure. And I remember like the most emotionally weighing ones were like, get over the girl. I wrote her name. I can't say it. Don't want to dox bitches, you know. Get over X. And then what was it? It was like be proud of yourself. And I was like, be proud of yourself, like not about money or something. Dude, I wrote that shit down and I saw how many boxes I need to check, and I think I just committed to the self-improvement, which brings me to like, why do people, you know, you see some of your buddies, some people in your life that you love, and you're like, why haven't they fucking committed? Honestly, like, an example I'd rather not admit, but is my dad. He's going through a tough fucking time right now, and he won't commit himself to improving himself, you know, and it hurts me really fucking bad, really, really bad. But I think I came to the conclusion that getting people to start self-improvement's like the hardest thing. You can't get people to start. So, until they have to want to start themselves, and what makes people want to start is like going through something really fucking tough. Something so bad, you're like, I never want to be like that again. And for me, it was like being suicidal. It was like, dude, are you fucking kidding me? It's like, fuck no, dude. I'm not gonna unalive myself. That's not me, bro. And that fucking shit changed my life, bro. And since that day, every single day, I miss a couple days because sometimes I'm a pussy, but 3 things I'm grateful for every morning. And in just 2 weeks after that, I started to see the biggest change in my life, in my mindset, what these coaches want to teach you. No, but seriously, I didn't buy a course. I didn't go to no fucking influencer retreat. I didn't join any fucking any private community like some of you idiots might be spending your money on. I just started to write down 3 things I was grateful for every single morning. And that developed, and this will become another video of like how to exactly do it. That developed, and I learned more about life, and I just fell in love with self-improvement. Why? Because it saved my life. This is where the mushy-gushy motivational stuff comes from that hits me really deep, because recently, as you've seen some of the videos, I've had lots of, I found out that a lot of my old friends drifted apart because of my self-improvement stuff. And that's completely, like, I would understand. If I was them, I would leave too. Because it's selfish, it's pretty cringe, like, right? It's like, why would you, Damien, why you used to like drink all the time on the weekends? It used to be fun, Damien. You used to be so fun. You used to make all these jokes. Now you're just a fucking cringe loser, man. And you know what? When I think back to this story, I go, suck my dick and balls. So what? So what if I'm a cringe loser, man? This shit has saved my fucking... yeah, let's go, baby. This shit has saved my fucking life. One year ago, on this fucking day, I decided to make a change. And it's made me less hateful of people. I look at people now on the internet that, like, I used to look at people that spread this bullshit. I'm like, they're fucking losers, man. Like, live life, balance, go party on the weekend. And I'm not saying don't do that. You know what? I've come to my own conclusions now. Like, you can do that shit, but don't fucking knock the shit that has saved people's life. Don't fucking knock other people's religions or their beliefs, because to them, maybe you were one day in that position where life was brutal and you thought there was no hope, and you did something, you started to believe in a God, or you started to believe in self-improvement, or you believed in yourself one day, and maybe to other people you feel like a loser. But everybody out there in this world is just trying to live a fulfilled, good life. So don't knock people for their beliefs or how they act, man. Yeah, dude. And I'm embracing being that emotional cringe loser on the internet, because fuck it. If I didn't have this, I wouldn't be here. And my mom, who supported me through all these fucking years of my life, wouldn't have a son. So I will leave this message off by saying a couple things, because I like to yap. One, if you're in that stage 1 demo thinking, what the fuck have I come to in my life? Jesus Christ. What have I become? Just turn off the distractions. Don't be like me. Put down that phone. Put down that stuff, because that stuff keeps you in. Put down my videos. Unsubscribe from a channel like this, because what people on the internet, what stuff like, is feeding you comfort. If you watch my video or somebody's video and you don't actually get some value out to get the fuck up out of your ass and go do something, unsubscribe. Please. Unsubscribe if these videos don't actually help. If these videos are just for you to cope and sit there and not actually do something, unsubscribe. Put down the distractions. Tell yourself that you're going down it's a bad end if you're gonna keep going down this. Because not everybody gets lucky like me to have had people that supports them, to be able to know that he could risk it all and put it down, get the fuck up, and do just one thing. Do just one thing. For me, that was just opening the journal and writing. Do just one thing in your life, whether it's the gratitude journaling, anything that you've learned from this channel or anyone on self-improvement. Do just one, my pre-workout almost spilled. One thing that will make you proud of yourself. Something easy. Doesn't have to be something tough. Don't go run a marathon, nothing. Just write down in a journal something you're grateful for. And the last thing I could say, and it might sound stupid to some of you guys who've never been through something that's changed their life, but it is belief. Whether it's a God up above, whether it's that you can just have the power within you to change without anybody else, just believe. Either you have to write it down every day, I don't give a fuck. Believe that you can do this shit. Because trust me, you fucking can, dude. You fucking can do it. Guys that have had way tougher struggle than me have done it. People that have come out of the slums, the fucking ghettos, have gotten to the biggest points of their life. That comeback story, and that's what I was thinking about. It's super cringe, but all I was thinking about is the comeback story of maybe being fucking happy again one day. You can fucking do it, man. You can fucking do it, boys. I'm parking beside a red Mustang in my blue Camaro. This is tragic. We are parked in. And also, yes, boys, the Camaro's back. Let's go! Oh. Seriously. It is so possible to pick your life up and change it completely. And for me, it all started with gratitude. Just be grateful, and it'll change your mind. Trust me, you can change your mindset. It just takes a little bit of something uncomfortable that you don't really want to do every single day. Don't think that you have to shoot for the stars right away and optimize your whole routine. Nope. One easy thing. You're a beginner in the gym. Nobody's expecting you to bench 405. Get the fuck off the internet, because those guys are going to tell you that you have to do so much more than you should be doing right now. And if nobody has told you this, you are doing so much fucking better than you think, bro. You'll realize it when you write it down. Seriously, I love you boys so much. The people who come to this channel, I've never seen a single real hate comment or anything. I just appreciate it, man. I really appreciate it, because as I've said before, this illegal therapy has saved my life too, many, many times. It is more for me than it is for you. Mwah! Merry Christmas, mother